gets underway. Jeff, is there anybody that stands out in your mind that they need to focus on against the Wizards tonight?
Here's a guy in Marcin Gortat that can force you to watch him play because he is an impactful player at both ends of the floor. You know his pick and roll ability. Good hands, good finisher. But people forget this guy is a guy who will rebound in traffic and who can protect the rim. This is a legitimate top 10 center in the NBA.
Jeff, Kevin Durant displays a lot of humility, but you know he feels he's the best player on the floor every time he steps on the court.
And he should. That's what great players think. They think they put in so much time into their craft to hone it, to perfect it, that no one can stop them. And when it comes to scoring, there is not a better scorer in this league than Kevin Durant. He has earned the right to feel he's at the very top of his game offensively.
Out of bounds, ref says it'll be Thunder ball. Westbrook from downtown with 3 on the clock. Can't connect from long range. Westbrook fires up another 3. Westbrook's off the mark from downtown. Slams it in.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Even though the Durant injury last year, Jeff, was so difficult for the Thunder, how about the play of Russell Westbrook? He was Mr. Triple-Double one stretch of the season.
Incredible year for Russell Westbrook. He too was injured, but when Westbrook came back, he was on absolute fire. He knew his team needed him to be great on a nightly.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Lets it go. Wall the rebound. Wall walks it across. Deadly jump shot. It's good. A 2-pointer.
Easy. That's easy basketball right there. Keeping the game simple, wide open, 2-pointer.
Westbrook fires with 3 on the clock for 3. Washington's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 6-3. Gortat looking to dupe the defense, draws the double team, lets it go for 2. No good on the layup attempt.
Another good quality attempt at the basket. Unfortunately, they missed it.
Adams looking for position in the paint. Always fun to be at Thunder games, Jeff. This crowd is just absolutely incredible. Maybe the loudest in the NBA.
I love coming to Oklahoma City, Mike. Bricktown the night before the game, and then game night. This crowd noise reminds me of a collegiate atmosphere. They're on their feet early. They stay no matter how the game is going. They stay through the end. I just love the energy and passion of the Oklahoma City Thunder fan base, and they have delivered as fans of their team.
And we have a couple of substitutions here. Puts it down. What a play. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser. Washington's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 8-5.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Puts it up for 2. Able to put it in. Westbrook against Sessions. to the basket, flips it up, and the bucket.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Nene the rebound. Sessions on the drive, puts it up, and Ramon Sessions with a two-pointer.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
To the rim, and Russell Westbrook with the bucket. It'll count if it goes. First quarter complete. Oklahoma City's down by 7. Jeff, it was a puzzling decision that the Thunder let go Scott Brooks, the head coach who had so much success. But Billy Donovan, I know you know him well. He's a heck of a coach.
He is. He replaces a great coach in Scott Brooks. I think Billy is going to be a really good NBA head coach and is a great fit for this Oklahoma City team. Because when he's taken over for Scott Brooks, those are absolutely big shoes to fill.
Attacks the rim, can't get the layup to drop.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
Washington's leading Oklahoma City by a score of 14-11. Ramon Sessions with a nice dish.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Adjusts. The Wizards with control on the rebound.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
The assist from number 14, DJ Augustine.
At the rim and gets it to go.
That's just a nice layup right there.
From beyond the arc, nails the three. DJ Augustine's 2 for 2 from 3 tonight.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Shot won't go. 2 minutes gone by in the second. Oklahoma City's down by 1. Augustine fires yet another three-pointer. Knocks down the jumper. And DJ Augustine with 9 points. And they get the 22nd timeout.
I really disagree with the timeout management by this coaching staff. They allowed their lead to totally evaporate, and now they're behind, and now they call the timeout. They should have done that when they were ahead.
Stepping in,
Wall set to bring it up. Throws it down in his face with authority.
He didn't disappoint with that dunk. He just sent a ripple through the crowd.
There's the double team. Double team, able to get the shot off. Last couple of years, what's been nice for Washington, John Wall's been healthy. And when he's healthy, he's one of the best, Jeff.
He's a one-man fast break, pushing the ball with great pace in the open court. When he gets other guys running with him, they are terrific in transition. And then defensively, people still don't give him the credit he deserves. A very, very good defender on the ball.
Strong finish at the rim.
Oh, that's nice right there. The finish at the rim with the nice dunk.
Westbrook on the drive. Double team. Still puts it up. It's good. A two-pointer. 2-point lead for Oklahoma City.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Ref blows the whistle. Foul by Morrow.
To number 2, Anthony Morrow.
Washington's making a few personnel changes here.
Number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitution.
Wall on the drive. To the rim. Flips it up. Won't go.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved, and Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. You're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
Fires away from downtown. Dudley the rebound.
One minute remaining in the second.
Dudley from downtown. Plenty of room. A long-range jumper is off the mark.
It's a make-or-miss league. If they're to win this game going forward, they're going to have to make these open shots.
Oklahoma City's leading Washington by a score of 31-24. Screen set nicely. He shoots. And Jared Dudley with a nice look. Sinks it.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
The two-pointer won't go. Curling in. Durant for three with the off-balance shot. Nene the rebound. To the rim. And time expires here to end the first half. The Thunder up by 5. Stay tuned for more Sunday Night NBA presented by ESPN and EA Sports. And we're back at the Chesapeake Energy Arena for the second half. Along with me is Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand. Oklahoma City's got themselves a lead as we get set to start the third quarter, but this game certainly is up for grabs.
It certainly is, and it's going to take energy and efficiency at both ends of the floor. Durant against Porter.
Jeff, I don't think there was any player looking forward to this season more than Kevin Durant after the injury play campaign he had last year.
Oh, there's no question, Mike. He loves basketball, he loves competing, and he loves his teammates in Oklahoma City. And so, without Durant, I thought they performed well. With Durant, they have as good a roster as anybody in the NBA. Kevin Durant will have a big-time year if healthy.
From the corner, a three-pointer, and Russell Westbrook with the jumper. Puts it in.
He's got 16 points thus far.
The easiest three in the book, the corner three, right down Main Street.
Lets it go. Good finish inside.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
He's left open and fires away.
Adams the rebound. Jeff, pound for pound, Russell Westbrook, could he be the most dynamic player in the league?
You know, Mike, you remember back when Mark Jackson and I, when we were working with you, had that discussion on what does pound for pound mean? Who cares pound for pound? It's just, are you there or aren't you there? He's there. He's a great competitor. What does pound for pound mean?
He's a small guy, but he's as ferocious as anybody.
No, small is Muggsy Bogues. Russell Westbrook is 6'4", animal, strong, tough, fearless, competitive. He's not small, he's strong.
Animal. He's bumped by Westbrook.
To number 0, Russell Westbrook.
He's going to make some changes and switch up the matchups.